What happened to all your symptoms when you were there? Did you swim in the sea? Did you walk on the earth? Did you look at the sun? Did you turn off your cell phone?" And I say, "Yes." "How do you feel?" "Fantastic." You don't need to see me. You've got your diagnosis.
People are going down south for the winter and using things like light and physics and totally changing things. Can you talk a little bit more about why that works and how it might be a faster process than a biochemical approach?
Because we are electrical beings. We're batteries. We run on electricity. We run on electrons. You live up here in Canada for 9 months of the year. There ain't that many electrons coming from the sun. The sun's a nuclear reactor. We plug in. We either plug in or we don't. And look at all my patients. They're all miserable. Like December, January, they're all, seasonal affective disorder. They ache, they pain, they're depressed. And you're not putting two and two together. Then we send them all south, Mexico, Maui, wherever, and they all come back. I always ask them, "What happened to all your symptoms when you were there? Did you swim in the sea? Did you walk on the earth? Did you look at the sun? Did you turn off your cell phone?" And they say, "Yes." "How do you feel?" "Fantastic." 3 weeks. So I said, "You don't need to see me. You've got your diagnosis. Move south." And many of them do.
Do they?
Yeah. With my blessing. I don't want them as patients forever. I want them to self-actualize, go live your life. And if plugging back into natural life, into natural rhythms of nature, resets their mitochondrial electron flow and redox, and their symptoms disappear, they don't need symptom suppression. They don't need functional medicine giving them, N-acetylcysteine and God knows what else we do, It's a natural movement. And so one of the big things we're doing now is trying to identify all the calderas in Central America. The calderas is an extinct volcano with a lake in it. That's where the magnetic field and electrical field are most highly available. And if we plug into that, and you don't go to what calderas where there's 5G towers in all the bed and breakfast B&Bs, you got a good chance of revitalizing your electron transport chain. We literally are Tesla cars. We got to plug back in every 300 miles. And we don't plug in for 9 months.
So in the caldera, is that electron absorption?
Electrons and magnetic field is stronger in calderas, extinct volcanoes. Because at the equator, there's not much magnetic field. It's all at the poles. Electrical field's higher, magnetic's low, except in the calderas. This is all Jack Cruse's work, by the way. Great pioneer, amazing pioneer in bringing quantum biology to us, to patients and to practitioners. Hats off to him.
Every time I have a deeper conversation like this, it's like I kind of laugh at myself, like, well, it's a little silly to obsess over B3 levels when I wasn't nearly thinking enough about how much am I outside, what kind of light exposure am I getting, et cetera, et cetera. It's simple.
Yeah, people come with, I've got a B1, B3 deficiency, and I've got mold, I've got Lyme. I don't not pay attention, but I'm looking for deeper possibilities of what may be dysfunctional in the system. I listen, but I know that that's just somewhere probably not as causative. It's probably secondary to a shut down mitochondria, which has changes biochemistry. And it could be, day-night cycling. It could be nutritional. So we look at it all, But yeah, most people, what they think is wrong with them has got nothing to do with what's wrong with them. And that's one of the great delights. That's why I get most joy of working with patients.